Hello, Mr. Winter Soldier.
जोर से बोलना नहीं है मुझे, आहिस्ता बात करनी है. So better both of you come and sit. आज वो नहीं है. You both are sitting together. Let the shirt come here. एक जे बुक प्लेस चेंज करो दोनों में से. One student के एग्जाम बन से. आप भी आ जाओ. ठीक है. मन बनाया फिर से बैठ गया नहीं चलेगा. बैठो. चलो who is coming here? आप आ जाओ. Why? It's my class, my order. Come. Come. एक पीछे लो. ऐसे कुछ मत दो अगर अदरवाइज कम है ना. चलो आ जाओ. Take your book, pencil, volume, textbook, pen. Jaldi fast. Girls, you have revised that yesterday's part. किया है, read किया है from textbook का. Understood now? No issue with that. पेपर में उल्टा सुल्टा कैसे भी कोई भी फाउंटेन आएगा, you can write answer for that now. How long it will take? Volume page number 6. I think we have completed the right dates.
Just
ये खुला है. ज्यादा जोर से बोलना नहीं है मुझे. फर्स्ट थिंग, सेकंड थिंग, थिंग्स आर रिकॉर्डेड. ओके, कोई भी कभी भी कौन सी भी रिकॉर्डिंग कहीं से भी चेक करेगा. ओके, सो वी हैव प्रॉपर्ली मेरे साथ साथ आपका भी रिकॉर्डिंग. वी हैव कंप्लीटेड इन 9 days. अच्छा, यूजर्स से करना है. रिएक्शन पार्ट वी हैव कंप्लीटेड. ओके, चलो. Now coming over to, अगर आप यहाँ पे आगे आ जाओ तो भी चलेगा. I told you मेरा आवाज वहाँ तक जा रहा है. अच्छे से जा रहा है. Very good. फोन साइलेंट मार के रख दिया है. Sure. Second heading, uses of hydrochloric acid. As such, we are not writing the uses. We just discuss all the uses. And hello.
आप जगह नहीं
Go back.
आप
Yes.
मुझे किसी ने रखा है शो ये हर्षित
तुमको ऐसा सपोर्ट करके बैठना जरूरी है.
टीचर क्या तो ना वहाँ पे
इधर नहीं.
कोई नहीं वहाँ
नहीं मुझे.
तो उधर बैठ जाता हूँ.
अच्छा, इधर आके फर्स्ट. आपके पास में है. Even yesterday I have told to sit.
वो मेरे लिए रख दो.
Okay, first one, guys. First use, it is used in lab. So we have seen many reaction. Even you said that our teacher is using HCL. It may be concentrated or dilute HCL, but we are using. Go back. नहीं है तो मत रहने दे. No, here I cannot help. Take your book volume and go out. Go back. Shift on this side. Open your textbook. Same ranking uses. Then in manufacture of chlorine.
Ma'am, uses of hydrochloric acid is cancelled.
बेटा ये बोल रहे हैं नहीं कैंसिल हो गया. मुझे नहीं पता whether it is cancel or not. Hardly 2 minutes it will take. देखते.
So
चलेगा
do we
ना?
have to take notes for this as well?
क्या बोलो?
Ma'am, do we have to take notes for this one as well?
नहीं, not necessary. If you are saying it is cancelled, so don't take any notes. Even now I am not giving anything in writing. Just tick. Okay,
Yes,
खाली volume में से tick करते जाओ. अभी है नहीं है. Even I am not aware. Today I will check with that side. Okay, then chlorine and chloride. So this one HCl, it can be used for the preparation of chlorine. Another is for the preparation of dyes, drugs, paints, and photographic chemicals. In bracket, it is given silver chloride. Okay, so dyes, color, drugs, medicine, paint, and photographic chemicals which contain silver chloride. Then glucose from starch. In order to obtain glucose, HCl is again used. Then next use for purifying of bone black, because HCl dissolve the calcium sulfate present in the bone. So bone black pick can be removed by using HCl. Then for removing of rust. Okay, तो this you can even come do at home. रस्टिंग किसी चीज पे है सरफेस एरिया पे, तो you can remove. अगर थोड़ा है तो ज्यादा कोशिश मत करना उसके पीछे. For cleaning the metals before painting. Okay, so metal before painting, HCl can be used to clean that surface of the metal. किसका? Steel पे pickling. पिक करते हैं उसको. यहाँ पे है ना वो एक टर्म. इट इज पॉइंट नंबर बताओ. ये मैंने भी रीड किया है. स्टीम पिकिंग पॉइंट नंबर कहाँ है?
सेकंड पॉइंट इंडस्ट्री वाला. इंडस्ट्री
सेकंड मेरे बुक में नहीं है. डाइज, ड्रग्स, पेंट्स एंड फोटोग्राफिक केमिकल्स, सिल्वर क्लोराइड. Okay, here last one now. In industry, pickle steel are as HCl dissolve the oxide. Steel before being plated with tin or chromium has to be purified by pickling HCl and some inhibitors. Okay, अभी यहाँ पे देखो क्या दिया है उसने. In industry, to pickle steel as HCl dissolve the oxide. So metal. Okay, pickle steel. Steel it is a alloy. Right ना, ये हमने पहले भी पढ़ा है. Steel it is a alloy and HCl dissolve the oxide. अगर कोई ऑक्साइड है, it will dissolve. Okay, और अगर एग्जाम्पल वाला चाहिए तो tomorrow और on Tuesday next क्लास में बता. Then in extraction of glue from bones. Okay, अब ये glue from bones. You might be knowing our bones is having some sticky liquid. So for the extraction in tanning and calico printing industry. So this all are the uses. Check करते हैं. आप भी करो, मैं भी कर लूंगी यार. Check whether this part is there or not. हाँ? क्या?
Calico is a type of cloth.
जाके देखो भाई.
Wait ना, ये देखो please. मैंने क्या बोला है? You also check from your side whether this is deleted or not. Even I will check. आज ही मैं check कर लेती हूँ. And calico printing. Let us see what is meaning of this calico printing.
ये कैसे मिलता है?
Glue holes का glue means it is a sticky film which is present. कार्टेज के साथ में जो sticky material रहता है. For example, अपनी नी में पेन सुना रहेगा, तो उसका जो लिक्विड रहता है वो कम हो जाता है. हाँ, तो वो ये वाले टर्म में दिया हुआ है. Okay, then test for hydrochloride gas and hydrochloric acid. This part I think it should be there because again reactions are there. Now in yesterday's experiment which I have shown you, salt of NH4Cl, it is first treated with concentrated sulfuric acid. आपने two-step reaction लिखा है in which HCl is formed, which is having very dense fumes. Light fume, then further it is treated with a rod of NH4OH. बराबर है ना? So what I said कि we use this test for the detection of chlorine gas. बताया था मैंने. तो क्लोरीन रेडिकल के लिए हम लोग यूज करते हैं because क्लोरीन रेडिकल it is in the form of HCl gas. So whatever gas it is given. और क्या हो गया? चुप. हाँ, पता है मुझे. ये क्लास में है. चिपकली बता रहे ना. गैस
हम एसी से धुआ.
अच्छा, तो बेसिक बंद करो. वेरी सेंसिटिव. नोट
नहीं पता.
उनको बोल दो. आवाज दो सर बोलो
Sir.
चुप शट अप HCl gas फटाफट फटाफट go fast HCl gas possess characteristic irritating smell. Yesterday which smell we have discussed for HCl gas?
Pungent.
Pungent smell, but that pungent it is characteristic irritating smell. We cannot take it for the longer time. Bola, please come in. Then next one. Next one, HCl gives thick white fumes with ammonium chloride. Second point, this we have done yesterday. When the glass rod deep in ammonium solution is held near the mouth of the vapors of the acid. Correct है? This we have done. बेटा आपने दो reaction लिखे थे याद है ना आपको? हाँ, he has written both the reactions. Then next one, with silver nitrate solution, both the gas and acid gives white PPT of silver chloride. Even this thing we have done yesterday. याद आया आपको? AgNO3 with HCl metal chloride is formed. This thing we have done. Okay. Then next one, white PPT, they are insoluble in nitric acid. This also we have covered yesterday. Now greenish yellow gas. Greenish yellow gas. Now one more step is there. In that one more step, when this one, salt containing chloride, it is treated with concentrated nitric hydrochloric acid, and then it is treated with magnesium dioxide, which is black color powder. Okay, which is black color powder. So for example, this is your test tube containing salt of chloride plus concentrated HCl plus magnesium dioxide. It is added. You will get green color gas. Manganese dioxide, green color gas is obtained. Green color gas indicate the presence of chlorine. Okay, because again I think in your practical chemistry flame test part is there with different salt you are getting different color. For example, if you are going with the calcium salt, what is the color of the flame? Brick red color. Then with this one barium salt है ना, बेरियम सल्फेट, बेरियम नाइट्रेट नहीं है, बेरियम नाइट्रेट आपके सिलेबस में अच्छा बेरियम का नहीं है, ज्यादा भी उसमें ध्यान मत देना. ओके ओके, बट रिमेंबर विथ क्लोरीन you will get green color gas, greenish color, green color gas. और वो मतलब ऐसे फटाफट quickly बाहर नहीं आता. In between some gaps are there on the wall of the test tube. From there you can see it is green in color. और while pouring it out, discard करते समय जब आप sink में रखोगे, if that sink it is white in color, then green color it is clearly visible. Otherwise it is normally not visible. Huh? I know because we are doing this test. Then next, the gas liberated turns starch iodine paper blue black. अब ये starch iodine paper it will get turned into blue black. Okay, so you have to focus the first reaction as well as the second reaction with silver nitrate because these reactions are there for your practical chemistry also. Then test for chloride ion. Okay, ऊपर मैंने बता दिया है कि when we treat HCl gas is formed. This HCl gas contains chlorine and these are the sum of the test. Now again he is saying the test for chlorine ion. So first is with HCl. Even this one we have done. याद आया आपको? NaCl with H2SO4. This thing we have done in the preparation. Silver nitrate two-step reaction. For this we have completed in order to prepare an HCl. Two step, first step में ये मिलता है, second step में Na2SO4 we are getting and और एक चीज क्या उसे क्यों देखना है पे, otherwise I will close this too. मैं तो मेरा आवाज भी नहीं बढ़ा रही बार बार, आपको concentration is completely out. Then if the salt is warm with manganese dioxide and concentrated sulfuric acid, chlorine gas is evolved. which bleaches the moist litmus paper. Okay. अभी now here it is given it bleaches. Bleaches मतलब क्या होने वाला है? Decolorization. Okay. तो थोड़ा गीला करके रखोगे, it will get decolorized. And next one, the same test with silver nitrate. Silver nitrate with your salt, which contains chloride. Again, AgCl is formed in the form of PPT. Then last one, this AgCl salt, which is formed in the form of PPT, it is insoluble in nitric acid. अच्छा, अभी ये ऐसा इतना स्प्रेड अप करके दिया हुआ है, मैं आपको सिंपल मेथड तो रिमेंबर आई विल टेल यू. First step, whatever is your salt. Okay, we are aware that we are taking test for HCl. Okay, we are doing test for Cl radical. Both things are together now. For HCl as well as Cl radical, the simple method, lab method is given salt with concentrated H2SO. Okay, first step formation is you will get HCl. बराबर है, you will get HCl. This HCl is in the form of gas, white thinner, not thick. White thin fumes are obtained. So, for example, this test tube contain giving out gas which is white thin fumes. If I hold glass dot dipped in NH4OH, okay, it will become thick white fumes. Now this thick white fumes indicate that gas is HCl. एक चीज है. Same test we are using for detection of Cl negative radical. Procedure is one and the same. One more step we will add. Now in order to confirm that Cl negative is present in the same test tube, if you add silver nitrate. In the same test tube, if you add silver nitrate, you will get HCl. AgCl PPT. White color के जो PPT मिलेंगे, these are of AgCl. Again, if in your practical book, if it is given, in this way you can identify the Cl negative radical. Then another test. This is also simple test. Given salt with HCl right now, and then manganese dioxide, which will form green color. This is also one of the indication. Same thing for the indication of Cl negative, your salt plus dilute nitric acid boil करना है, and after cooling again add silver nitrate. So when you add again silver nitrate, you will get curdy white PPT. This indicate presence of Cl. और Cl radical कहाँ से हमको मिल रहा है? It is only from HCl. So these are the simple 2 to 3 steps. Just you remember the procedure: Cl negative, HCl, or HCl, Cl negative. If there is HCl, definitely Cl negative का test आपको करना है. And AgCl is in the form of PPT, and this PPT are insoluble in nitric acid. इतना याद रखो. And soluble in ammonia water. तो उसको reprecipitation करना पड़ेगा, उसको separate करने के लिए. Can we separate those PPT of silver nitrate? Can we separate? They are insoluble in it. हाँ, कैसे कर सकते हैं? Simple method. Filtration. Filtration. Whatever filtrate is there, it is of nitric acid, discard it, and the PPT which are present there, they are of silver chloride. Okay. Then next start करते हैं. Next one, just go through the previous year question paper questions. Year 2010, 10 तक दिए हैं ना सारे. So you go through all these questions. चलो start with the next part. Ammonia. Study of compounds in this ammonia. चलो open your notebook now. इधर turn this side. Heading डाल दो notebook के अंदर. So molecular formula of ammonia. NH3, right? The molecular formula of ammonia. Then what is the type of bond in ammonia?
Covalent.
Covalent bond. Now ammonia,
Covalent.
you have written, yes, covalent.
बिजली गई रहेगी वहां पे।
which are used to form covalent bond with the hydrogen atom. These electrons are known as bonding electrons. Bonding electrons. Okay, bond form करने के लिए जो इलेक्ट्रॉन यूज किए हैं, they are known as bonding electron. Whereas this electron pair, it is free. It is not involved in bonding. बराबर है ना, इसके पास नाइट्रोजन के पास तो these two electrons are free electron and these electrons are known as lone pair of electrons. Okay, जो bond form करने के लिए use हो गए, they are bonding electrons, but the two electron which are free, they are known as lone pair of electron. Now just go through your textbooks in same manner. It is given or anything is Lewis diagram or dot diagram. Covalent bonding in ammonia and lone pair of electrons are shown. Okay, quickly बना के ले लो, shortcut में फटाफट make it. जल्दी से अच्छे से बना लेना. These are lone pair of electrons. Lone pair electrons. If you want, you can write atomic number. Once you complete this figure, find out molecular mass of ammonia. Right? बेटा सब कुछ बुक में से कॉपी नहीं करना है. I have explained the things. You can try by your own. वो हाथ निकाल सर के ऊपर से. हाँ, रख साइड में उसको. पूरी दुनिया का टेंशन मत ले, हाथ रख लीजिए. बना फिगर. Write down molecular mass of ammonia. Done. 70. Then after लिखो molecular mass of ammonia is 70. Show this lone pair of electron as well as this lone pair of electrons as well as this one. Bonding electrons. This all three pairs are the bonding electron pairs. Then okay, molecular mass लिख दिया. Then the next part is occurrence. So where does ammonia occur? And urine, then urea or water in very small amount. And in lab we are using ammonia. In lab we are using ammonia. Directly ammonia use कर रहे हो या कुछ और use कर रहे हो? Directly ammonia use कर रहे हो. NH3 we are using directly in lab. हाँ. इसके अंदर अमोनियम क्लोराइड यूज करते हो. ओके, और क्या यूज करते हो? Ammonium hydroxide. So in lab, the ammonia which we are using, it is not direct one, it is in the form of dissolved, mixed with water. Ammonium hydroxide we are using. For the experiment which we have discussed, rod dip in ammonium hydroxide. So rod dip in ammonium hydroxide, it is used for HCL and CL detection. याद रखना. हाँ, तो यहाँ it is given. फटाफट मैनुअल में टिक मारते जाओ. Amount, small amount in air, traces in natural water. Okay, natural water, natural source से जो water आ रहा है वो वाला. हाँ, tap water जो हम use कर रहे हैं. Many processes are done in order to purify it, and then we are using it. Then in the form of many compounds such as ammonium chloride and ammonium sulfate. So these are the salts of ammonia where ammonia is present. Then again it is highly soluble in water. Even yesterday HCl was soluble in water. याद है ना? This is the reason why we have conducted that which experiment? Experiment कौन सा किया था कल?
Fountain experiment.
Fountain experiment. Okay, और उसका नाम क्या था? Funnel. Funnel separation. Okay. Okay, next. Highly soluble in water and forms of ammonia. So yesterday 2 forms we have seen for HCl. कौन से थे 2 form? Gas cell, hydrochloride gas and hydrochloric acid. So liquid as well as gaseous form we have seen. Same like that, here we have forms. First one is a gaseous ammonia, then liquid ammonia and liquor ammonia. For liquor ammonia, here it is given 880 NH3 saturated solution of NH3 0.880 specific gravity. So this is liquor ammonia. And last one, laboratory bleach reagent, it is diluted solution of liquor ammonia. तो जो bottle में आता है, that is liquor ammonia, and once it is diluted, it becomes ammonium hydroxide that we use for the different tests. Remember this thing you can have for your MCQ also. It might be a host for MPV हो. Then preparation of ammonium gas. बेटा था उसको क्या हो गया? अमोनियम गैस लेके आनी चाहिए थी. ये उड़ जाएगी ऐसे स्मेल से. Okay. Preparation of ammonium gas. So in lab by simple method we can prepare ammonium gas. Now normally how we are preparing ammonium gas, we take salt of ammonia. Okay, salt of ammonia, in that we add NaOH and heat. ओके NaOH डाल के डाइल्यूट NaOH डाल के उसको हीट किया और थोड़ा बॉइलिंग के पास में लेके जाके उसको स्मेल करते हैं. सो द स्मेल ऑफ अमोनिया इज pungent smell. Okay. Hey, लेकिन that one which we are doing in the lab, it is in very small extent. लेकिन जो लीकर अमोनिया का बॉटल खुलने के बाद में स्मेल आता है ना, माय गॉड, सर्दी खा जाएगा ऐसा वाला स्मेल देता है. तो टेस्ट इज वेरी सिंपल. सॉल्ट ऑफ अमोनिया, एनी सॉल्ट यू कैन टेक विद caustic. क्यों आता है? वो डेंजर इन द सेंस स्मेल तो चीजों का आएगा ही ना. थोड़ी ही चीजें जिनका स्मेल नहीं आता, बट मोस्ट ऑफ द कंपाउंड्स दे आर स्मेलिंग. ऐसा थोड़ी है क्या नेचर है इससे स्मेल आता है. अच्छा नेचर, उसके नेचर में ही वैसा पॉइंट है कि इट इज स्मेलिंग, इट इज हैविंग ऑर्डर. राइट डाउन अमोनिया गैस, वी आर राइटिंग प्रिपरेशन. अमोनिया गैस कैन बी प्रिपेयर्ड by warming an ammonium salt. इसको अंडरलाइन करो. हाँ, ammonium salt with caustic alkali such as write down name of all caustic alkalis. सब लिखो बुक में. ये मार्किंग नहीं करना है. एक प्रिपरेशन पूछोगे तो क्या करोगे? मार्किंग वाला पार्ट, रिफर मार्किंग वाला पार्ट. Write down that reaction. Name of all caustic. Warming an ammonium salt with a caustic alkali such as red lime or caustic soda or caustic potash. Caustic potash यहाँ पे दिया है, so it may be KOH, it may be NaOH. The one we have for our practicals is by using NaOH. Then after that, quickly write down reaction. Reaction is very simple. बेटा रिएक्शन लिखो. In textbook there are 4 reactions. Whichever you feel is easy to remember, practice that reaction. But we don't know which reaction they are going to ask you. So better practice all the reactions. Now yesterday, for this one HCL, we have learned 2 points for HCL. First one, it is soluble in water, and second one, it is heavier than water. Heavier than air. ये दो हमने किया था, and for that thing, the displacement, upper displacement of air, वो वाला procedure हमने किया था. Now ammonia, it is being lighter than air. तो इसके लिए कौन सा डिस्प्लेसमेंट यूज करेंगे? अपर और डाउनवर्ड एयर.
Downward displacement of air.
Downward. Okay, so arrangement will be completely inverted. Yesterday we have collected in the beaker container which contain air, but now that position of that beaker, container, vessel, tank, whatever it may be, it will be inward. बराबर है ना? In order to collect, ऐसे करोगे तो bin lighter it will escape out. तो हमको नहीं निकालना है. We have to collect it. So we will just make that arrangement in the inverted form. So make this figure. आपके बुक में जो दिया है. And remember ना, again we have to go for that particular arrangement, funnel वाला arrangement, but it is little bit different. Draw that figure. ये वाला अपने फिगर नहीं बनाया, डायरेक्टली ऐसे कर दिया. Preparation of ammonia gases from ammonium salt with
Caustic alkali.
caustic alkali. Okay, 4 options are there in your book. You can use any one, but be careful with your balance reaction. तो गड़बड़ मत करना. Okay, हो गया फिगर बना के. Make this figure. Slight difference in yesterday's figure and this one, in that the class was properly placed. Then we did. क्या है पीछे? बोर्ड है पीछे, टीचर है पीछे, हु इज देयर? Now this is complete setup of the experiment. Glass is there. This glass contains brown calcium hydroxide and ammonium chloride. From here you will get ammonia, right, in the form of gas. Now this mixture is taken and it is heated. Once ammonia gas is formed, this is field arrangement, ना slanting position में रखा है. You all know the reason why it is kept in the slanting position. Okay. Now when ammonia gas is formed, along with that water is also obtained. But this water it will not go back reverse. याद रखो, it will not go back reverse. If it is going reverse, it will result in breaking of this particular set round bottom glass. This gas, it will pass with water, it will go here. Okay, this arrangement it contains quicklime, calcium oxide, ammonia gas which is passing through this, it will be dry. Usme ka water, it will get separate. Okay, so once water is separated, only gas is present. Slowly it will go in the upward direction, and here it is collected in this container, vessel, beaker, tank, जो भी कुछ है उसमें collect करेंगे. Okay, very simple method, कुछ उसमें difficult नहीं है. Mixture of brown calcium hydroxide and calcium chloride. This complete set it is kept in the slanting arrangement because once water and ammonia is formed, ammonia it will pass. Okay, being lighter it is passed, but there is high risk with water. If it is going back, it will enter here and this glass will break. So for that purpose, in order to remove, separate, dry ammonia, it is passed through calcium oxide and then finally gas is collected. Lighter है तो वो तो ऊपर ही जाने वाला. Okay, now in our book 2 to 3 points are given which are very important. First, write down reactors, which are two reactors, ammonium chloride and calcium hydroxide. Write down formula. Now reactants in the ratio 2:3 by weight. Yesterday we have done 3 to 4 ratios. It was by volume, by mass, by weight. तीनों में था ना. Now here for ammonia till now it is 5 2s2 means in that complete if it is 40% calcium hydroxide 60% ammonium chloride is present. Then next is reaction. I think reaction you have already written. ऊपर है ना. Now in that reaction also see carefully it is calcium chloride with H2O and ammonia. This means water is present. Water is present. We need dry gas, so we have to separate that water. Separate करना है. अगर water separate नहीं हो रहा है, तो we know that ammonia it is highly soluble in water. It will again get liquid ammonia. We are preparing what we are preparing gas ammonia, not liquid ammonia. कहाँ पे? CaCl2 कल ही किया था ना इसका. फिर प्रेसिपिटेट आएगा. ओके. बट वहां पे गैस कौन सी मिल रही है हमको? हाँ, वाटर वेपर्स मिलने वाले. वाटर वेपर्स को हमको रिवर्स नहीं करना है. You have to take them out. Then write down procedure. Reactants are finely grounded. पता है ना हमने ये किया था crushing and grinding. Two things we have done in metallurgy. Finely grounded and taken in round bottom flask, fitted in a slanting position, mouth downwards, put full stop on heating the mixture. Ammonia gas is poured. Then ammonia gas is poured. यहाँ पे heating is, you have to do heating. On heating, ammonia gas is poured. Then write down precaution. The flask is tilted in such a way that water formed in the reaction does not trickle back in the heated flask and breaks it. बराबर है. पीछे चला जाएगा तो क्या होगा? स्पीड बढ़ा तो आगे पीछे देखने का काम करना चाहिए. स्लो स्पीड. कौन सा trickle back in a heated flask and thus breaks it. Then next is drying of ammonia gas. How drying is done? Quick line. Okay, so drying is done. So whatever water is there, it will be being absorbed by quick line. Remaining ammonia, it will go up. Write down. In order to get dry ammonia, gas is passed through drying tower containing lumps of quick lime. Then collection, ammonia gas is collected, whatever you in inverted gas jar. Underline it, inverted gas jar by dash movement of air. Downward. And yesterday we have learned upward displacement. So by downward displacement of air. Then next one, it is lighter than air. In bracket, vapor density is given. अगर क्वेश्चन कभी पूछा है बोर्ड में, then you can learn it. Okay. Then next point, it is extremely soluble in water. Therefore, it cannot be collected over water. Now, yesterday for drying purpose, which reagent we have used? Right now, and what we don't have to use there, क्या use नहीं करना है? quicklime. बराबर and two things were P2O5 and quicklime. बराबर है ना? Right now here slight difference. Write down other drying agents like concentration sulfuric acid, phosphorus pentaoxide, and anhydrous calcium chloride are not used. Okay, along with this, even sulfuric acid is not used. Why it is not used? कौन react होगा?
Because acid react
Acid react. Ammonia basically it is basic in nature. Okay, so when we go for the purification part or for removing the moisture, what happen? Ammonia it will react with acid to form salt and again water will be formed. So we cannot use this. Better are used as ammonia. Are not used as ammonia in basic react with them. Okay. Now in next line reactions are given. Okay. आप लोग कर लोगे ना रिएक्शन की लिख लो अभी हो गया राइट 2NH3 plus H2SO4 write down reaction 2NH3 plus H2SO4 giving NH4 twice SO4 then next one 6NH3 plus P2O5 plus 3H2O. NH4 thrice PO4, but it is 2 times. 2NH4 2 only. 2NH4 thrice PO4. And the last with calcium chloride, CaCl2 plus 4NH3. Addition reaction CaCl2 4 NH3. Okay. Got it. 8 है 4 उधर रिएक्टर में how many NH3 are there? 8 reduce करोगे तो it will become 4. कल वाला वो कौन सा रिएक्शन था? Where it is 1s21 and in our your textbook it was 2 okay, but when reducing it will give aromatic कौन सा reaction था where it was 1s21 in our volume but in textbook it was 2s22 ऐसा था ना वो
I think it was something with ammonia. I think ammonia was there.
next item from metal nitride
I know it was KNO2 plus HCl gives KCl plus HNO2.
that you can reduce ratio form में reduce करो उसको. Then next item from metal nitrides. Next filtration of ammonia is from metal nitrides. RIDES. Now here also arrangement is very simple and easy. Metal nitrides. Right now, ammonia can be obtained by action of water on nitrides of metals. Nitrides of metal. RIDES. Nitrides of metals. But this method, it is not cheap. It is costly. And yesterday, what which we have done for HCL preparation, do you remember? It was cheap with using NaCl. Understood now? फटाफट फिगर बना लो. प्रोसेस इधर तो तुझे ऐसे ना लेंस मार्केट फिक्स बिठाना चाहिए so that it will not move back. बार बार पीछे देखना है तुझे. फिगर. Your pen here. वॉच में रख के जाओ. वो सब किस लिए चाहिए? जो जल्दी से जाके आओ. एसी भी ऑन नहीं है बार बार जाना है. So this is while making figure na see the arrangement where reactants are present, which substance is used for drying purpose, then where ammonia gas is collected. ये सब एक बार अच्छे से अपने दिमाग में फोटो निकाल के उसका रख दो. So that will help us to write down the explanation point. हो गया ना? Now draw it. जल्दी करो, पीछे वाला भी आपका लेकिन पूरा नहीं हुआ है. कॉपी फ्रॉम योर वॉल्यूम. Almost similar. What difference है? With the properties, you can make it proper. Yesterday we have done fountain HCl. Okay, it was for HCl, and then we have used two litmus solution. बराबर? इसमें red litmus solution होगा, आपको fountain में आ जाएगा. And anything we can do with that one arrangement of that upper class, but we have to do the same way. Same way. Otherwise, it is not possible. But that class should be filled with ammonia gas. फर्स्ट वाले को भी लेबल करना है, बी फास्ट. उधर है substance करना सकता था और अब करना स्टार्ट कर दिया and you're not writing points तो जो आगे था वो फिर से there this is all your parents. Want me to do that? Not done any letting now, you will help me with this one. And here also you have to take necessary precaution. Yesterday for H2SO4 it was completely dipped in that solution. याद आया?
इसमें solution
हाँ यहाँ पे पूरा डिप किया है उसको इसमें सॉल्यूशन नहीं है लेकिन वो पूरा नीचे तक टच हुआ है नहीं हो गया पर HCL में we are touching it till the tip of that long pipe. हाँ H2SO4 का पूरा किया था
liquid है ना तो liquid के बीच तक
ऐसा लिक्विड था वो लिक्विड और लिक्विड के बीच में ऐसा वो उसका टिप वो बराबर है यहाँ पे वैसा कुछ है
liquid ही
नहीं है अगर लिक्विड मतलब सॉलिड भी है तो भी अंदर तक डाला हुआ नहीं है वॉल्यूम है ना सबके पास में फिगर आपने खोल के रखा है आई होप यू ऑल हैव डन लेकिन also बेटा उठ जा सोना नहीं चलो फर्स्ट वन फर्स्ट ammonia can be obtained by the addition of water or nitrites of metals. Okay, this point we have already completed. Next reactions are given. So cross reaction is with Ca3N2 plus 6H2O giving CaOH plus ammonia. This is one method, one reaction. Then again with Mg and then with Al. It is given Al and तीन अलग अलग बेटा टेक्स्ट बुक है ना रिएक्शन देखिए so you can go with any of these reactions for the figure it is second one. Then next one procedure देखो उसका what we have in the procedure in this apparatus what you can see same thing you have to explain in procedure figure you have made check karo figure round bottom class is there what does it contain magnesium nitrite okay or दिया है or हाँ this any from the above three reaction you can use any nitrite okay अभी इतना यहाँ पे केयर मत कर यहाँ पे केयर कर दिया then these reactions are simple we have to do only with water okay so in each of this reaction water is used in different proportion so in round bottom class there is aluminium nitride or magnesium nitride and at the top there is one more arrangement for water so it will be continuously adding in the round bottom class. As a result, there will be formation of ammonia and that ammonia यहाँ पे देखो आगे दिया हुआ है round bottom class fitted with the this funnel and a delivery tube warm water is added very slowly. तो water तो हमने यहाँ पे लिखा है this is water but is it cold water? Normal water it is warm water. This warm water will increase the rate of the reaction. Remember this वहाँ पे लिख के रखो water साथ आपने लिखा है ना warm water and for what purpose it is used to increase the rate of the reaction. Then ammonia is separated and magnesium hydroxide is formed but remain in the class and liberated ammonia gas escape through the delivery tube. Gas can be dried by passing it through the quick lamp packed in a drying tub. Now here, this is our arrangement. Okay. Here we are passing warm water. It contains magnesium nitride. Now, as a reaction process, there will be formation of water with ammonia. Okay, but water it will not escape. It will be there. Whereas ammonia it can be slowly removed from here. It will pass here and then it will go through. This particular part it is for drying purpose. And which drying reagent is used? यहाँ पे भी वही use किया था calcium oxide. Here also we are using quick lamp. Okay, this quick lamp is that gas contain any moisture, it will be absorbed here, and finally ammonia it will be collected in this chamber. Ammonia gas collected in this chamber. So here write down ammonia gas. यहाँ पे क्या लिखना है आपको? Drying agent. इन लोग के साथ में लगना नहीं है. मैं पहले बोल के रखती हूँ. You all are here only to improve your result. उसके अलावा मस्ती करनी है आपको पीटीयूटी में पे कर रहे हो. ऐसा है तो बता दो मुझे. This part it is for drying agent calcium oxide. So mention here this is ammonia. Okay, first it will be collected here. As it is lighter, it will slowly go up. लिखो वहाँ पे लेबलिंग पूरा करके रखो उसका. हो गया ना? Good. Next write down preparation of aqueous ammonia. The preparation of aqueous ammonia में हमको क्या करना पड़ेगा? It is so difficult, just dissolving in water. But we know na which problems are there when we use a funnel method. So what are those problems?
Back section.
Back suction. And when the pressure it is equal, right now
Then
water comes down. Barabar pressures are equal. And one more thing we have learned now, atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure, that term we have used yesterday. याद है ना? So whatever the water which is coming out, it will be saturated with HCl. वहाँ पे हमने वैसे ही पढ़ा था. Now as we are preparing liquid ammonia, almost same arrangement we are using, but slight difference is there. I think yesterday for HCl the funnel, the mouth of the funnel was dipped in that. है ना? Dipped था उसके अंदर. But here the mouth of the funnel is slightly एक्सप्लेनेशन में आपको मिलेगा ऐसे यहाँ पे ही. यहाँ पे देखो, यहाँ पे air वाला part it was visible. Air it is moving in the upward direction. That thing was visible. Wait ना. यहाँ पे in this ammonia and HCl. For HCl, air which is going in upward direction that was visible. बराबर है? Right now, here it is like that. वही बता दो. तो वो पूरा वो surface पे रहता है, लेकिन वहाँ पे क्या था? वो हमको visible दिख रहा था. Here there will be gap in between. थोड़ा सा gap रहेगा. उसका explanation यहाँ पे दिया है. अब वो gap क्यों है वो हम बताएंगे. चलो write the preparation of ammonia. Difficult अभी लेना जरूरी नहीं है ना? Not necessary na. So after I think in your textbook after that complete arrangement the next part will be for the funnel. देखो textbook में check करो बेटा है क्या textbook में extension करके ऐसे compress then this is so liquid change
अभी रिवर्स प्रोसेस करेगा.
paper scan. अच्छा चलिए. चलो ले as aqueous solution of ammonia is prepared by dissolving ammonia in water. Again it is without label. So label sir. Two labels. Check. This is what. Then Write down aqueous solution of ammonia is prepared by dissolving ammonia in water. Put full stop, write down. Ammonia is highly soluble in water. That suction of water is possible. Underline karo. There it was happening in HCL. Now here it is directly given back suction of water is possible. Okay, put full stop, underline it properly. Then write down to avoid this. Okay, वहां पे हमने उसको avoid नहीं किया था HCL में. If you remember, it was everything was happening automatically. To avoid this, funnel is attached to the outer end of delivery tube. Delivery tube हो गया. Delivery tube with a rubber dubbing. Bracket में process is similar to method used to change HCl gas into hydrochloric acid. Okay. So delivery tube, it is properly fixed near the mouth of the in the mouth of round bottom flask. Okay, and that particular process it is known as dubbing. Then write down procedure. Water is taken in the container. Water is taken in the container and only small portion of the mouth, only small portion of the mouth of the funnel is deep in water. Only small portion of the mouth of the funnel is deep in water. देखो बराबर है. It is correct. This thing is visible in that figure. थोड़ा सा.
That's officer.
Only small portion of the mouth of the funnel is deep in water. Underline करो उसको. पूरा डुबा नहीं देना है. Only the small portion is the edges of that funnel from the mouth side. It is deep in the water. As ammonia dissolve in water at higher rate than its production in the flask. The pressure in the funnel above water level decreases. Pressure in the funnel above water level decreases for a moment. Sentence, just go through that sentence. Funnel above water level decreases for the moment and water rushes into the funnel. So pressure, there are two types. One which is inside the funnel, and second one the pressure which is there on water. दोनों है ना? याद आया? कल मैंने फिगर में बताया था funnel में, and in that figure. So pressure of the funnel when it decreases. So pressure अगर decrease हो जाएगा तो क्या होने वाला है? The outer water it will rush into the funnel. Right, because outside pressure is there, that too pressure and along with the atmospheric pressure. कल देखा था ना हमने एटमॉस्फेयर सराउंडिंग से प्रेशर आता है. So when the funnel pressure in the water of funnel when it decreases, this means what? Outer pressure of the this one water which is present in the beaker, it is more. So due to this what happened? Outer water it will rush into the funnel. बराबर है ना? अगर प्रेशर को इक्वल रहेगा तो it will go नहीं. यही कल किया था ना हमने अंडरलाइन outer pressure, inner pressure. Then is still time is complete this. As a result, rim of funnel loses its contact with water. बराबर है. कल contact वाला point था. Yesterday contact point was there. Then no. Now what is happening now? हाँ, air gap. हाँ. क्या हो रहा है? बाहर से पानी अंदर जा रहा है. बाहर का water level it will slowly go down. Water is entering in the funnel, so automatically there will be gap. Contact नहीं रहने वाला between the mouth of the funnel and the water which was present in the beaker. Since ammonia produced pushes water down, the funnel come in contact with water again, and in this way ammonia dissolve in water. Ammonia dissolve in water without back suction of water. So back suction we have completely avoided, and in HCL back suction was happening. अब वो तुम लोग ही ला रहा था, मेरे को नहीं ला. मैंने आपको बोला था उसका going with the healthy suction device ना, to mention in explanation. हाँ तो मैंने वही बोला ना. अगर if you are writing it, showing it, then you need to write it. Understood ना? ऐसे खाली लिख के छोड़ के मत डालो. हो गया? Water rushes in the funnel, वहां तक छोड़ के चले गए थे. इधर उसके बाद में क्या होने वाला है? पानी तो funnel में चला गया. So that mouth of the funnel, can it touch the surface of the water? Can it touch the surface of the water? There will be gap. No contact. बराबर mouth of funnel and the water body. बराबर है ना? There will be no contact. Afterwards what happened? That water it will again come. जैसे water नीचे आएगा, atmospheric pressure and okay, वो जब these things are not mentioned here. You check with your textbook whether everything is given or not. There yesterday we have used the term air gap. Air gap was created. बराबर है ना? यहाँ पे air gap नहीं किया है उन्होंने. Here contact बोला है. But automatically when we are saying ये पानी is going inside the funnel, outside level it will decrease, right ना? And there will be gap. Or word use क्या? I am saying mouth of the funnel. Here it is said rim of the funnel. हाँ, तो वो जो भी terms है ना, be proper with those terms. यहाँ पे उन्होंने क्या बोला है? Contact वाला point. There it was the area. You have used burette in titration experiment. This is pipette. What you are showing is pipette. Burette. One which is there on the burette stand with a knob at right hand side. Anyway, we are using it for the titration experiment. Titration नहीं हो गया. We are using for okay. So no titration experiment. ये air gap वाला मैं आपको बताती हूँ. How we are proceeding for titration experiment? First we wash that burette with water. Now whatever titrant we have now, with that titrant we are rinsing that burette. Yes, it is similar to washing. Washing is done by water. Rinsing is done by the titrant. Okay, अंदर titrant डालना है, उसको rotate करना है, वो जो solution है, उसको decide. Two step. Third step, we have to fill that burette. Now, while filling the burette, if you get chance, see that burette, take that burette, take it properly, hold it properly, and see the levels are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 till 25. We have 50 level also. तो जब आप feel करते हो उसको, first and then you're feeling it with the tighter. At the tip of that burette, you will find air. Visible. विजिबल रहता है, अच्छा खासा गैप दिख रहा है, ऊपर लिक्विड दिखेगा, टिप वाला एंडिंग वाला पार्ट, आफ्टर दैट नॉब बराबर है ना. फॉर एग्जांपल यू आर हैविंग नॉब हियर स्टार्ट योर टिप पार्ट एंड दिस इज द अपर पार्ट, नॉब इज हियर. चलो बंद कर दिया, तो आपको यहाँ पे ना थोड़ा गैप दिखेगा. Gap, it is on end. When you open that knob completely now, immediately this liquid it will come down, and with that flow there is flow. वो चला जाए. Then you have to adjust it and then adjust it to 0. वो air gap हमको दिखता है. I mean, this is small, we can do it easily. अब ये bulk process होगी, not possible for us. Okay, और ये funnel वाला का जो glass में रहते हैं, normally we don't allow students to such experiment. तो याद रखना air gap is visible, but how the procedure is very important. But when you do the addition experiment ना, तो आपके टीचर आपको बता देंगे remove that air gap, because if you are not removing air gap, reading wrong है. Reading wrong तो calculation wrong, result में गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. Understood ना? चलो next देखते हैं. Now manufacture of ammonia. Manufacture of ammonia by the head. इसका हाथ है. हाथ. सीधा बैठो. Hardly you are of 15 to 16 years. And how many supports you need? This is your molding age. Okay? Keep your spine erect. ऐसा शूट निकालेगा तो ऐसा ही हो जाएगा. हमारे सर ने हमको पढ़ाया था, ऐसे कर रहे हो, whatever energy you are getting here, it is slowly transferring from here to here and it is going here. वो तुम्हारा method it is different, and the method in which we have learned it is different. See then, see here how the energy transfer is taking place. Understood? Many times I have said use your energy in positive things. Don't waste it. And this is not for him, for you, for him, for those two girls. It is applicable for everyone. इसलिए मेरा भी एनर्जी ना डोंट मेक टू वेस्ट इट इन द बैड थिंग्स. चिल्लाने वाले में, वॉल्यूम इंक्रीज करने वाले में मजा नहीं आता उसको. तो देखो स्टार्ट हो. अंडरस्टूड? तो मेरे सर ने पढ़ाया था ना, वो तो कहीं नहीं मिलेगा. सो फ्यू पॉइंट्स टेक इट, कीप योर बैक प्रॉपर. अभी से इतना सपोर्टिंग सिस्टम आपको लग रहा है, सो व्हाट यू विल डू इन फ्यूचर? वो लिख नहीं रहा है, वो देख रहा है मेरे को, अगर मैं उसका बुक दे देनी स्टार्ट राइटिंग. वो बच्चा वहां पे है, ही इज नॉट डूइंग एवरीथिंग. Diagram is for what purpose? With the diagram you can explain that point completely. No need to go for the rectification. Okay, जाने दो. Anyways, it is up to you how you are molding your life and your body. तो उसमें मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकती. Now, manufacture of ammonia, it is one of the important process. Okay, by this simple, by using simple things, you can prepare ammonia. This is used on industrial basis. Okay, बहुत simple है. Just we need is nitrogen and hydrogen. Okay, now this nitrogen and hydrogen gas, they are first compressed. Temperature required is low. It is exothermic reaction. Okay, तो हमको हीट करने का जरूरत है, हीटिंग का जरूरत है. It is exothermic reaction, so it is given out. But yesterday I asked you whether hepatosis is there. पूछा था मैंने. You have reached a near principle. ये भी मैंने क्वेश्चन पूछा था. नहीं, तो मैं आपको बताती हूँ. Many different concepts are there in your chemistry. In that law of mass section is there, which you don't have, I think. Leach-Chatelier principle, which you don't have. Now, for example, ये लोग अपना कुछ तो activity कर रहे हैं, हाँ? Just come out of that. These two boys are doing some activity. मैंने उनको पकड़ लिया with that activity. They will change the word. They will change the activity. They will try to prove that I am wrong. This is normally happening. बराबर है ना। देखो अभी वो ऐसे ऐसे नेल्स फाइटिंग करे, जैसे मेरे को देखा उसके हाथ अगर पता है कि जो कुछ ना कुछ बोलेगी, तो दिस इज अ प्रोसेस सेम लाइक दैट। ली चैटलियर कर रहे अपना राइटिंग, ओके आपने सोचा नहीं सोचा मुझे नहीं पता, बट दिस इज अ नॉर्मल थिंग। नाउ ली चैटलियर प्रिंसिपल हाउ इट इज वर्किंग, when I am saying it is exothermic reaction, we have to carry this reaction at low temperature, and high pressure. You might be knowing there is a inverse relation between temperature and pressure. अगर कोई reaction को if you need low temperature means high pressure is normally it is applicable for the solubility things. Okay, तो क्या होता है अगर मैंने temperature इसका बढ़ा दिया, तो reaction खुद से ऐसा कुछ करेगी कि it will go in the backward direction. Instead of forming the product, it will again go to the reactor. This is how a Lee-Chatterjee principle is working. समझ में ज्यादा कुछ याद नहीं आएगा तो एक ही चीज याद रखना कि अगर आपको पकड़ा एनी जैसे मैंने अभी एग्जांपल दिया नेल्स बाइटिंग का, ये दो पॉइंट्स का, तो आप लोग उसको रिवर्स कर सकते हो। दिस इज व्हाट ली चैटलियर प्रिंसिपल इज सेइंग। नाउ आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड अबाउट द टेंपरेचर, सेम एज अ प्रेशर, हाई प्रेशर में करना, बट इफ द प्रेशर इज लो देन व्हाट विल हैपन, reaction will go in the forward direction, रिवर्सिबल। समझ में आया, रिएक्शन रिवर्सिबल होगा। अगर रिएक्शन का जो कंडीशन है वो कंडीशन के अलग हमने अप्लाई किए, एक्सोथर्मिक रिएक्शन, इफ यू आर हीटिंग दैट रिएक्शन मिक्सचर तो हीट एब्सॉर्ब करेगा, बट दैट मोमेंट रिएक्शन विल नॉट प्रोसीड इन द फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन, इट विल गो इन द बैकवर्ड डायरेक्शन। समझ में आया, दिस इज हाउ ली चैटलियर प्रिंसिपल इज गिवन। नहीं वो क्या बोल रहा है कि कंडीशंस आर अनफिट
As per condition.
as per condition। Now for this particular reaction it is exothermic reaction, but if we are increasing the temperature, we are making it to work at a high temperature, then you will not get the product, it will not go to the completion, it will not go in the forward direction, but जो भी पहले भी बन गया वो भी वापस आ जाएगा, अगेन लर्निंग। So pressure, temperature, volume, concentration, everything will be exact. बराबर है ना? चलो let us see quickly फटाफट देखते हैं, and remaining work you can do physical properties are there, I think chemical properties रहने चाहिए थोड़े ज़्यादा, reactions second grade में वो सब जाएगा, फिगर वगैरह मैं बोर्ड पे नहीं बनाती हूँ अभी। Let us see the picture, reactants. So which are the reactants? Reactants are very simple, only nitrite, nitrite हमको कुछ से यूज करना है, जैसे कि नाइट्रोजन गैस है, हाइड्रोजन गैस अंडरलाइन करो। And in previous one it was by weight, it is by volume, and volume is very simple, it is 1:3. How it is 1:3 by reaction you will understand, so underline that volume. Then next one, sources of reactant. So what are the sources of reactant? Nitrogen gas is obtained by fractional distillation of liquid air. Fractional distillation we have already done. Distillation हमारा हुआ था, मैंने बताया था, आर्नव ने आपको हेल्प किया था मैम, one more column is used, you remember?
Yes, ma'am.
That one more column it will go for the fractional distillation part. Fractional distillation, distillation and double distillation. These three distillation type we have. Okay. Distillation, normal, evaporation, condensation. Fractional when it is having close boiling point. Now, boiling point as we are getting nitrogen from air. So the close ही रहेगा ना, many cases so we have to use fractional distillation. Then hydrogen gas from water source it can be used. Then reaction again it is very simple, as the proportion is 1:3. Because what is that reaction? Nitrogen N2 plus 3H2O giving 3H2 giving 2 NH3 gas. ज़्यादा difficult नहीं है, but Haber process is very important. Next period में कर लेंगे। थोड़ा है ना प्रिंसिपल का एक बार रेफरेंस कर लो केस नहीं डिफिकल्टी लेवल अगर बढ़ गया then possible because your paper is also divided into difficulty levels easy मुझे कर ये सबके पेपर ऐसे ही रहते पूरा डिफिकल्ट पेपर नहीं बनाते एवरेज बिलो एवरेज एंड डिफिकल्ट अच्छा यहाँ पे ना ये स्कूल एग्जाम इट इज नेवर एवरेज पेपर एवरेज लेके सबको पास कर देंगे क्या difficulty levels are there for every board. Who told you it is average paper always? If you are studying, then you will feel it is average. अगर नहीं स्टडी किया तो कैसा लिखेगा नहीं रिएक्शन लेबलिंग नहीं करेगा we don't know the reactor. मम्मी को कॉल करके इंटरनेट पे why you want to call mother? Wow, wow.
अबे हाय इधर डाल हाथ से अगर
इससे मत जाना बस किया नहीं मैंने बोला मम्मी को फोन करना फोन लेके
Dangerous man in town.
फोन किया हाँ नहीं क्या पर सर नहीं क्या क्या ठीक है हाँ नहीं क्या बोली तूने बोला क्या है ना मम्मी का फोन आ रहा था तो वही देखे ऐसा बोल तो मम्मी को आप कॉल बैक कर तो ये कॉल बैक ये पागल है क्या मैं देखा नहीं क्या क्यों जाने नहीं रही वो अच्छी है कौन पैकेजिंग सब हो गया कोरोना लगा ले
ले वो
जब मेरा 10,000
इधर से
पढ़ाई बहुत बहुत है बिग मैन
I know.
Hello.
What are you doing?
ऐसे नहीं
Origami.
Yeah?
I know
Are you doing Omega?
No. Origami.
अच्छा origami. कौन सी मैं सुना है? आज हमारे ओमेगा सुना है यार. Can you show what are you doing? I don't know. Can you show what origami are you doing? है? है? Good. Can you show your origami? From where do you learn this?
My own design.
I had enough.
Hello.
Are you able to see me?
Yes. Very well. Very well. Quite literally भरा हुआ मुखड़ा दिख रहा था.
क्या कर रहा है? उससे अच्छा गेम चाहिए गेम Wow. Wow. Very example. Wow के बच्चे. ऐसा. बच्चे नाम पे कर. अबे इनके इसमें बैठना करते बात है अंदर सुना उनको तेरी पैर को उसमें को क्या इसको पैर के आगे एक तेरा हाथ गाना हाथ दिया देगा देगा वो कीड़ा अरे तू देख प्रो अभी आया और सा ना वो तो ये बता हिटलर को इनोसेंट टू करके दूसरे को मारते इसलिए करता था सब सोना कहता है तेरी गलियों पे तेरा चेहरा समझ सोना कहता है तेरी बाहों में जीना है वरना
तो आएगा तो
ज्यादा कुछ नहीं होगा
अंदर दैट नो
हम ज्यादा कुछ नहीं होगा बस लास्ट होगा
कुछ नहीं होगा
ज्यादा नहीं होगा मास्टर
तो मार्क्स कहाँ है अब इससे क्यों
आवाज
लगा के देख ले लेकिन अगर उसको आएगा तो मैं बंद करूँ बराबर है that batsman is going in our system. The absorption process is very high in our body. सब पूरा जगह absorb कर लेगा दादा एक बार जरा ऐसे ऑन करके देख लो start with this one sit properly so sources of reactants are given then favorable conditions now these favorable conditions are really they are favorable if conditions are changed then the Chatelier principle is applied here so first temperature first one is a temperature आ जाने वाले लेक्चर की कौन सा देखे करके आपको हमने जाने देते हैं temperature is optimum temperature is 450 to 500 degrees Celsius. Then second pressure above 200 atmosphere. ऊपर टिक करते जाओ. Catalyst finely divided iron. Iron use कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे. Then promoter traces of olefin or Al2O3. What is this Al2O3? Oxide.
Alumina.
वहां पर हमने प्रिपेयर किया था by which process we have prepared alumina
Bayer process. Bayer's process.
second on first
Bayer's process. Bayer's process.
हाँ बेटा क्या था फर्स्ट पर
Bayer's process.
and second
Hall-Heroult process.
okay तो वहां पे बनाया था but we are using here then next one rate of conversion 80 to 12% of reacting gases get converted into ammonia on applying this particular condition how much quantity is converted out of total only 8 to 12 underline करके रखो underline it मिला तुम्हारे टेक्स्ट बुक में जो कुछ है वो फॉलो प्लीज फॉलो हो गया आपके बुक में 15 और 8 अंडरलाइन then the recovery of ammonia how that formed ammonia gas is finally obtained because in previous one we have seen three things first that flask round bottom flask which contained salt and water ammonium salt and water. Then it was passed on calcium oxide and finally it was collected in a separate glass. बराबर है ना? ये वाला complete arrangement. Okay. Now instead of using this picture, what we are using? What we are using? Reactants. Nitrogen and hydrogen. बराबर है ना? तो क्वेश्चन यहाँ पर है कहीं पे आगे liquefied ammonia is separated from the unreacted nitrogen and hydrogen bar. Okay. Now, as per your book, the percentage. This is the material. Keep your hands with you. इसको मत मिस करो. बेटा उधर हो जा. बहुत अजब क्लास है तुम्हारा. उधर हो जा. नहीं, आपने कितने हो गया? एक में बोल रहे. उसके हाथ में नाम their working. Material principle बता रहे हो. Okay. Now, as per the conversion, out of the total quantity, hardly as per your book, 50% is converted. This means what? Still the amount is remaining in that container, nitrogen and hydrogen. So ammonia gas को form हो रहा है. It should be separated from that reactor. बराबर है ना? Reactor में से separate करोगे तभी आगे का process चालू हो जाएगा ना? So these are the methods to separate ammonia from the reactor. First is liquefaction, as ammonia compared to N2 and H2 is easily liquefiable. Liquid may convert over, and how this gas can be converted into liquid? Gas pressure, by applying the pressure. So we have to apply pressure so that gas it will be converted into liquid. एक चीज होगी तो compress हो जाएगा. Due to compression, when we are applying pressure, it is compressed and gas is converted into liquid. आप ये फोन लेके बैठे हो? Sure. Then next one, absorbing in water, because NH3 it is highly soluble in water, while H2 are very slightly soluble. So two things we have. First one, two methods we have. First one by compression, by increasing the pressure, and second one absorbing. But what is the reason? It is highly soluble in water, whereas nitrogen and H2 it is slightly soluble. They are also soluble, but they are very slightly. मतलब 100% अगर है, hardly 3 or 10% will get soluble. So reactants are nitrogen and hydrogen. Okay, ammonia is formed, but if you go by percentage, hardly 15% is formed. This means even reactants are present after formation of 15%. So we need to separate it. Separation can be done either by liquefaction. So for liquefaction, we need high pressure. Molecule will be compressed and it will be converted into liquid. And second, directly by using water, because it is highly soluble in water as compared to nitrogen and hydrogen. Okay. Then आप लोग उस पे टिक कर रहे हो ना? तो लिखना है नहीं ना? हाँ, टिक करो और घर पे जाके ठीक से लिखो. Then process जो बुक पे फिगर बनाया है वो अच्छे से देख लो जरा. Flow chart is also given. Check whether flow chart is there in your this one textbook or not. Flow chart is there. Along with this complete arrangement is there. यहाँ पे class. Your actual arrangement of HAPR process is there. It is summarized, cut short, and given in the flow chart. Okay, let us go with the flow chart first. देखो आप लोग का क्लास हो जाएगा. We leave from here. I am today till 5 o'clock. पेंसिल चाहिए, पेन चाहिए तो मैं लाते नहीं फर्स्ट. Okay, flow chart. Dry nitrogen 1 volume. Okay, so by volume it is 1, and how much is hydrogen? 3. ऊपर ही लिखा है आपने 1:3 मिला. So by hydrogen by volume it is 3. Both are in the gaseous form. Okay, they will be mixed together and finally this gas which is formed, it is compressed. Compression for more than 200 atmosphere pressure. So what happens in the compression? It will be compressed. Okay, it will be converted into liquid form. Then here again electrically heated catalytic chamber. Electrically heated by the means of burner, it is not heated. By the means of electricity, it is heated and uncombined N2 and H2 is recycled back. What is the catalyst here? Catalyst R two catalyst cycle. Polymer. देखो कहाँ पे?
Polymer किसका
प्रमोटर है. And catalyst. लेकिन यहाँ पे जो आपका फिगर दिया है ना, Fe, हाँ, और Mp ऐसे दो बार है. MO both are given together. हाँ, अभी चेक करो आपकी बुक में कैसे है. Fe with the volume में Fe and M. Oblique
Molybdenum से पीछे लिखा
and here it is oblique M. It's either this or that, but MO it is used as a promoter. Catalyst alter the rate of the reaction. अगर higher चाहिए तो the actual definition is it's to alter the rate of the reaction. तो alter में I know you are good student. सब कुछ पता है मुझे. बट वो जब पेपर में लिखते थे रिजल्ट आएगा ना, ऐसे ऐसे बड़ा बड़ा बैनर लगेगा एक्सेप्टेड एड. तब तक ऐसे सीखना आगे. Catalyst it will alter the rate of the reaction. So if you want higher rate, वैसे वाला catalyst लेते हैं यूज करेंगे. लोअर वाला चाहिए तो लोअर यूज करेंगे. बट यह promoter means it will promote the rate of the reaction. It will increase the rate of the reaction. और कैटलिस्ट में आपको सब यहाँ पे एक ही डेफिनेशन मिलेगा. It increases the rate of the reaction, but actually it alters the rate of the reaction. हाँ तक आए हम. Then condenser with a cooling pipe. So whatever liquid is obtained, it is further cooled and we will get liquid pump. Okay, let's see the process. Nitrogen and hydrogen are dried, purified, and then mixed in the ratio. What is ratio? 1:3. Underline करके रखो. देखो अभी याद होना चाहिए. हाँ, respectively at relatively high pressure. High pressure. Underline it. Relatively high pressure. Here underline. बैठ जा आराम से. This mixture is passed in an electrically heated catalytic chamber. Okay, mixing and then catalytic chamber. Catalytic chamber, what does it contain? Catalyst. Catalytic chamber containing finely divided. So iron and aluminium oxide is there. Underline it. Or पढ़ो वहाँ पे. और क्या है और?
Aluminium.
और
नहीं फिर aluminium oxide और
understood? Here यहाँ पे molybdenum traces of molybdenum or Al2O3. यहाँ पे नीचे देख promoter में वॉल्यूम नहीं है ना तेरे पास में. We don't have volume. यहाँ पे all three are given but little quantity of molybdenum. Experiment कैसे और कैसे like that? Iron, aluminium oxide or traces of aluminium molybdenum. ऐसा से but explanation में all little amount of. Okay, but if it is present in little amount, it will be worked out. Understood? See here in our book as well as in volume, it is given iron, aluminum oxide, or little amount of molybdenum at high temperature of 500 degrees Celsius. So either or iron or aluminum oxide or the third one. But if third one is used, quantity is very less and it will increase the rate of the reaction. It will work like a promoter. समझ में आया? Confuse उसमें होके बैठना नहीं है. Then mixture of ammonia. So mixture of ammonia where it is obtained in that catalytic chamber which is electrically heated. Okay, mixture of ammonia formed along with किसके साथ में मिलने वाला है ये ammonia mixture? Unused hydrogen and these are the actual reactants, but proportion it may be different. Proportion maintain करना चाहिए. We need this reactor in which proportion? 1:3. तो वहीं पे उनको रख के चलेगा. Then only back again to the original state. Right now, along with the residual nitrogen and hydrogen exchange, they heat with the incoming unreacted nitrogen and hydrogen mixture. Okay, this much part is clear. Then catalyst poison. The process of carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and traces of sulfur compound poison the catalyst. Okay, they will work like a spirit. This will poison the catalyst, and if the catalyst is poison, do you think reaction will be faster? होगा faster? No, not possible. तो निकालना चाहिए या नहीं निकालना चाहिए? छोड़ देना चाहिए उसको. Removal is required ना? The removal of this catalytic poison from nitrogen and hydrogen is very essential. So which are the gases which make catalyst poison? कौन से? आपको underline करो. ये MCQ में आ सकता है आपको. क्या है? Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and sulfur compounds. These three poison the catalyst and they have to be removed. Otherwise, you will not. एक तो पहले 15% मिल रहा है, 15% में और catalyst को poison हो जाएगा, तो again it will be difficult. Right now, then write down. Not electrically heated, so still that gases are there in that electrical heating chamber, right? Write down. Hot mixture of outgoing gases contains nearly 10% of ammonia. कितना है यहाँ पे? 10%. See the proportion from 15 to 10% ammonia. Okay? The mixture is passed through cooling pipe. Cooling pipe. हो गया? कर रहे ना? लाइन वाइज ड्रॉ कर रहे हैं ना? तो मैं सिर्फ पढ़ लो तो ऐसे आगे कर रहे हो. Cooling pipe. Ammonia liquefies first, whereas nitrogen and hydrogen do not liquefy easily. The unchanged nitrogen and hydrogen are recirculated through the plant, get more ammonia. Okay, so how this process it is going on? सबसे पहले light gases, they are collected. They are passed in electrically heated chamber. Electrically heated chamber, what does it has? Catalyst. The options are given. Write down those options properly. Iron or second catalyst. Aluminum oxide. 3 are there, but I will call it 10 because it's small part. Okay, if that catalyst is poisoned, then we need to remove that poison because the amount which we are getting of ammonia is very less. Then again, once ammonia is formed by percentage, how much it is? 8%. Wait. In the first part, in which the points are given one after another, 2 catalysts are mentioned. देखो वैसे ही है ना, iron and aluminium oxide. Aluminium oxide वो promoter है. Aluminium oxide and अच्छा अच्छा, iron in the catalyst and aluminium and molybdenum are two promoters. ऐसे है. ऐसे तो इतना परेशान क्यों कर रहे हो? देखो catalyst finally divided iron and remaining two are the promoters. Okay. The oxide may also be used containing promoters about 1% and so very small amount of promoters can be used there. हाँ, उसमें तो increase the rate of the reaction. ज्यादा भर की catalyst नहीं डालना है. catalyst अगर है तो और reaction का rate बढ़ाने के लिए ये वाले catalyst promoters you can use. Okay, but amount is very less. ज्यादा भर के नहीं डालना है. कैटलिस्ट अगर तुम्हारे पास में रहा भी, that will be separated at the end. वो निकल जाता है. वो कैटलिस्ट is not taking part in the reaction. हो गया बोल के promoter, catalyst, everything over. रिएक्टेंट के साथ नहीं, वो जो चेंबर आपका रहेगा ना इलेक्ट्रिकली हीटिंग वाला, वो कैटालाइज चेंबर for electrically heating purpose. Okay, now in that chamber ammonia is formed. It is along with nitrogen and hydrogen gases. Okay, so इसके साथ में ही रहेगा. So that we need to separate. It will go again back to the original container. Whereas that gas which is there, it is cooled and further it is passed over water to get liquid ammonia. चलो आगे आ जाओ. देखो लास्ट में condenser with cooling pipe and finally liquid ammonia is obtained. Then here the reaction is exothermic. बताया था पानी में ही. underline करो exothermic. Hence low temperature will favor the synthesis. And if we increase the temperature, then remember, if you increase the temperature, then reversible reaction will take place. However, at low temperature, reaction proceeds slowly. In practice, optimum temperature has to be found in the range of the starting cylinder temperature, the range there 450 to 500 degrees Celsius. Underline and what is range for pressure? Pressure 400 to 900 atmospheric pressure. Then catalysts and promoters again and again they are given. I don't know why they are given again and again. यहाँ पे which is finally divided iron as a catalyst obtained by the reduction of iron oxide. Okay, so in overall preparation of ammonia, manufacture or synthesis of ammonia, which gases are used? Hydrogen. What is proportion?
Nitrogen is
1:3. Process. Name of the process. Hackers process. Okay, and how it is working? Complete process. ऐसा ही पास कर देंगे. ड्राई वाला पास कर. Dry gases are passed. Okay, it should be dry, moisture free. Okay, pass in catalytic chamber. Okay, so it is electrolytic catalytic chamber. At that maintain at particular temperature, let it be. What happens there? Okay. Ammonia is formed along with unchanged nitrogen and hydrogen. So that nitrogen hydrogen gas again it will go back. In case of catalytic poison, then it has to be removed. And which catalytic poisons are there? Carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfate. Then after that, वो निकल गया, poison निकल गया, gas निकल गया, unreacted we have passed back. Then That's more like condensation होता है, and then copper cell. आगे ammonia is converted into liquid ammonia. Then next write down if ये happens to temperature 450 to 500 degrees Celsius. Atmospheric pressure 800. And what about the type of the reaction? Exo-endo, exothermic reaction. Next is on physical properties. Physical property देखा रहेगा आपने liquid ammonia lab में. Okay. So what are the properties? First one, color. It has any color? Color. Smell. You are aware of it. क्या आता? है तो देखो पड़ेगा ना. Physical properties वगैरह तो थोड़ी है. Next, fountain experiment. जैसे वो नहीं आता, physical properties. अच्छा, anyways, those properties are not so typical. आपको देखा है ना physically how it is appearing. Smell है, color है, चमक आपको पता है सब. Nature क्या है उसका? This basically nature. और यहाँ पर एक property करनी पड़ेगी. Maximum point, sorry point उतना करना पड़ेगा. Next, it is a fountain experiment. Very simple and easy. Okay, कल वाला जो है वो continue करते हैं. Tell me what changes you will do here. So instead of do solution, red and gas. Gas okay, so both methods are similar. Then here again procedure. I know उसका खाना है ना कि मैं निकालते हैं बाहर ये कुछ भी उसका नाम पता डिटेल से लेके जाते हैं. I know that. Let me sing now. बाकी मुझे गाना बोलना है. Fountain experiment procedure is same, only you need to change the gas and then it must prepare solution. Okay, next chemical properties. Chemical properties are very important. Many reactions are there. As it is basic in nature, most of the reaction you will find in the acidic condition. The acid is अपने हमारा reaction करना है. So what will be the flowable product in this case? Water and salt. Right now, let us see one by one. So first is the thermal dissociation. Dissociation means dissociation. Even yesterday we have been at dissociation. Breaking. They will break. The compound will break into small fragments. Small compounds, molecule, gas. So picture a simple. It is thermal breaking. So by thermal breaking, again you will get original N2 and H2 gas. देखो वहाँ पे reaction सीधा reaction. It is reversible reaction. Double arrow is there with formation of nitrogen and hydrogen gas, and proportion is proportion of reactor. Again 1:3. Understood now? Next, basic property. Basic property in this, the first one is diammonia is covalent molecule. We have done this. It is covalent molecule. By Lewis dot formula. ये ना covalent bond बताया है. So it is neutral given in liquefied form. Neutral in liquefied form. Next, its aqueous solution is very weak base. Underline it. Aqueous solution. It is about aqueous solution and not the ammonia gas or liquor ammonia. Basicity is due to lone pair of electron on nitrogen atoms. Okay, lone pair of electron, they are not used for the bond formation. They are free. They can form bond with any other atom. And in ammonia molecule, nitrogen contains two lone pair, and this lone pair are free. How many lone pairs of electrons are there in water? Well, किस पे रहता है water molecule में क्या है I am just correcting answer if you are with different answer 1 2 5 कितने बता मैं बताती हूँ फिर आंसर क्या है 1 or 2 3 4 5 how many lone pairs are there 1 or 2 2 on which atom oxygen okay so in nitrogen one lone pair this means 2 electrons are free in oxygen in case of oxygen there are 2 lone pairs of electrons so nitrogen it is divalent it is showing 2 bonds pick any compound of oxygen you will find 2 bonds 2 bonding pair and 2 lone pair याद रखो ये सब पता नहीं तुमको कैसे कैसे क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं then aqueous solution of ammonia bracket में दिया है NH4OH so this aqueous solution when we are using term aqueous is what aqueous if you have learned in 9th standard aqueous solution tinctured iodine solution aqueous means in water so NH3 plus H2O with NH4OH right now same thing is given here the base it dissociate partially to give hydro conduct electricity electrolytic cell we can use it okay dissociation is what dissociation ionization or ion formation ions are formed separate ions are formed so in ammonium hydroxide which ions will be formed without looking in your book tell me which ions will be formed formula NH4 positive plus OH negative hydroxy and ammonium ions are formed which can conduct electricity then reaction with acid so already we have discussed it is basic compound it will react with acid to form salt and water right now salt and water so here it is given ammonia being weak phase except proton in bracket hydrogen ion to form ammonium ions ये मैंने बहुत पहले वाले क्लास में आपको बताया अगर आपको याद है तो coordinate bond is an example of this type of compound where ammonium ion is formed ammonium ion ammonia it is NH3 ammonium it is NH4 positive okay तो क्या होने वाला है ammonia NH3 nitrogen lone pair of electron and hydrogen is bonded with that ammonia hydrogen it is proton form which is without any electron याद आया मैंने बोला था कराने की जरूरत नहीं है याद है ना okay then it react with the acid to form ammonium salt right ammonia react with acid because it is basic in nature to form ammonium salt reactions are given go through the reaction first is with HCl second is with HNO3 third is with H2SO4 three reactions all with all three acids yeah check so आगे देखिए chemical properties से this HCl nitric acid all the reactions are correct. Then next one reaction with soluble metal salt so with soluble metal salt it forms insoluble precipitation of metallic hydroxide मिला underline करो उसको ammonium hydroxide react with soluble salt of metal soluble salt चाहिए हाँ insoluble नहीं चाहिए underline it soluble salt of metal to give insoluble precipitate of respective metallic hydroxide reactions are there everywhere you will find PPT and this PPT it is indicated by downward arrow first thing and they are insoluble एक reaction के आगे लिख के रखो with soluble metal salt you are getting insoluble precipitation that one Yes, are soluble. This all are soluble metal salt. We are doing reaction with ammonium hydroxide, and the product it is insoluble precipitate. Take care of them. And then I told you. Soluble salts of metal to give insoluble precipitate of metallic. अरे दिया तो बुक में सब है, पर हमको वो MCQ में पूछ रहे कौन से पार्ट के पूछ रहे, because MCQ is mainly based on the small things. Now from soluble salt we are getting insoluble PPT. Understood the difference? In this, the first one, second one, and third one, last one with FeSO4, CuSO4. These two are very important. Then next one, reaction with oxygen. Okay, so whether ammonia is reacting with oxygen? No. Ammonia burns in presence of oxygen? No. अभी नो बोल रहे थे
Burns and oxygen
हाँ करता है डबल
with greenish yellow flame.
फिनिश येलो फ्लेम, और इससे पहले हमने कौन सा वाला फ्लेम देखा था? कैल्शियम underline करो, ammonia is not supporter of combustion, does not burn in air, extinguishes a burning still, and does not burn in air. It burns in oxygen with yellow flame. Air oxygen. All the gases. No. It also matters. When we say water, it is a conductor of electricity or not? I said that. Then what about distilled water? Understood? समझ में आया ना? Air बोल रहे हो, it is mixture of all the gases, and specifically if you are talking about oxygen, then yes, it burns with the yellow flame. बोर हो रहा है ना? 1.5 hour को पूरे वो flame भी जाता है ना? इसके फटाफट पूरा करने दो, flame बना देते हैं। हमारे तो है 15 मिनट। Reaction with oxygen, so reacting with oxygen but not with air. So simple activity is given that you can give it. Then catalytic oxidation of ammonia. Oxidation of ammonia means what? Oxidation means what? In terms of oxygen, hydrogen, not in terms adding of oxygen and removal of hydrogen. Oxidation and reduction in this reverse. Right now, addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen. So here it is given in presence of platinum at 800 degrees Celsius. Ammonia react with oxygen to give nitric oxide and water vapor. Nitric oxide देखो second step भी दिया है. Nitric oxide will further react with one more molecule of oxygen to form NO2, which is brown color gas. आपको टेस्टिंग में अच्छा खासा brown color gas दिखता है. If you are doing analysis of nitro this compound, ammonical compound or nitro compound, ये जल्दी में हो जाता है. Then observation for same thing, observation is given. Then next one, reaction with carbon dioxide. So ammonia react with carbon dioxide to form valuable nitrogenous fertilizer. Which fertilizer is this? What is formula? CO NH2 two times. बराबर है. It is very important that the marker of urea is squash. Okay, next one. Ammonia as a reducing agent. Reducing agent अभी just हमने discuss किया है. Reducing means addition of hydrogen, removal of oxygen. So when ammonia is treated with chlorine, there is formation of N2 with HCl. Similarly, when it is treated with आगे हाँ NH3 when it is treated with HCl, there is formation of salt. Net reaction again it is given. NH3 plus 3Cl2 giving N2 plus NH4Cl. HCl. नहीं, yesterday we have completed HCl. नहीं वो मुझे सबसे पहले एसिड को था This all are mineral acid. This all are mineral acid और acid का डिस्कवरी किसने पूछा नहीं है आपको. अभी हमारे स्टमक में भी तो एसिड है ना, उसका डिस्कवरी हम करते बैठे लिखो के पेट में पहले स्टमक में एसिड. एक एक्सीडेंट बनाया. Find out that and tell us on my next one observation. See here A and B two different reactions are given. In first one there is formation of NH4Cl with N2 and when excess of fluorine is used 3HCl and NCl3 they are formed. इसमें से जो सेकेंड वाला प्रोडक्ट है NCl3 is highly explosive liquid nitrogen trioxide.
Right.
Sorry, trichloride underline करो उसको explosive liquid and ये जेट यूज करते हैं और फायर क्रैकर्स में क्या यूज करते हैं.
गन पाउडर.
अरे अबे भाई क्या
गन पाउडर यूज करते हैं ना, नाइटर एंड चिली सॉल्ट पेटर.
क्या यूज करते हैं.
हाँ.
Reaction with जब वो बोलते हैं when he speaks now you all start. Reaction with metal oxide. So ammonia react with metal oxide girls. And what is gunpowder उसको पूछना था but अभी वो इधर कुछ ना. चलो
Gunpowder is chili saltpeter plus niter.
गन पाउडर गन में यूज करते हैं मुझे पता है. फायर क्रैकर में गन पाउडर यूज करते हैं. I know that also, but I want chemical name of that gun powder whichever you are.
KNO3 and NaNO3.
Find out it and tell me.
Potassium nitrate and sodium nitrate.
Then on your day give your phone. तो मैं लेके दे देती हूँ. 5 बजे आके कलेक्ट करो फिर. So metal oxide combined with ammonia to form metal and N2 along with water is formed. Now here again there are few tests for ammonia. First test Okay. First test is very simple test when we are preparing ammonia to caustic. What was the method of preparation? Preparation of ammonia in lab. How it is done? Plus alkali. Wait. Caustic alkali, dilute alkali, heating. और मैंने बोला था स्मेल ऑफ अमोनिया आता है उसमें हम लोग स्मेल करते हैं उसमें और एक ऑप्शन है you can use turmeric paper it is yellow color paper so with the smell of the ammonia moist turmeric paper it turns brown so color brown हो जाता है so presence of ammonia is indicated second we need to prepare original solution OS जिसको हम लोग बोलते हैं और aqueous solution as per your content aqueous solution with 1 drop of aqueous solution if you are doing test with a Nestor's reagent Nestor's reagent is given solution of potassium mercury iodide okay which is slightly alkaline with sodium hydroxide you will get brown PPT chocolate brown PPT they are visible so by this test we can detect the presence of Okay, first one जो मेथड हमारा प्रिपरेशन का है ना वही यूज करना है but we will not smell it directly we will use starch sorry turmeric which is yellow ink तो moist turmeric paper और boiling solution के माउथ के पास रखोगे okay indicate presence of ammonia second aqueous solution with Nestor's reagent Nestor's reagent का नाम क्या है What is their solution? Potassium mercury iodide with slightly alkaline with sodium hydroxide. ये याद करो अच्छे से solution aqueous solution with Nestor's reagent you will get brown chocolate brown presence of ammonia. Then all uses are there. I don't need this also. Okay, comment. Okay. Now, how many topics are remaining? Nitric acid, sulfuric acid, and
I think I'm not following.
what is the
Uses of ammonia. We have uses of ammonia.
उसको क्यों नहीं बोलने दे रहे जो बोल रहे हैं आपको सुनने नहीं दे रहे very bad
Yeah, it's basically about that.
pH scale now with respect to pH scale
It's gonna be
how
all
much have scale okay pH scale okay तो इसी वाला पार्ट सबसे लास्ट में डाला है pH scale ये को कितना टाइम है pH scale 19 how many minutes are remaining in short we can quickly discuss pH scale डिस्कशन के लिए कुछ लिखना नहीं प्रिफर नहीं करनी ओके तो भी कुछ लेना होगा तो मैं तो बोलूंगी pH stand for pH of hydrogen is what pH of hydrogen
if you are acidic this one
Guys, Sunday for उनका देखती हूँ वहाँ पे जाते हैं pH is potential of hydrogen. In short, it is the strength of hydrogen. Okay. Now this pH scale was invented by scientist Sorensen in order to find out the concentration of H positive and OH negative ion. Okay, now this is Sorensen. Sorensen. Okay. Okay. तो वीडियो सुनने आता है इसको भी ना फाइंड आउट करना साइंटिस्ट सोरेंसन This scale is used to find out the concentration of H positive and OH negative ion. Okay. Now I think it is not given in your book. pH definition of POH. So pH according to that scale it is negative logarithm to the base of 10 concentration of H positive ion. Similarly, POH it is negative logarithm to the base of 10 concentration of OH negative ion. इस pH स्केल आपको ऐसा कोई मेड स्केल लेकर प्लास्टिक का बैठना नहीं है. Normal, it is a figure where you will find pH value from 1 to 40. Okay, solutions having pH value between 1 to 7, they are acidic in nature. Solution with pH value 7, it is neutral in nature, and pH value greater than 7. Greater than 7, 7 to 14, they are basic in nature. Okay, so 3 parts are there from 1 to 7 acidic, 7 neutral, 7 to 14 basic. The relation of pH value and concentration it is reverse. Inverse you can say if you have greater value of pH. Okay, जैसे कि if you have pH value 5, तो H positive का concentration क्या रहेगा, ज्यादा रहेगा या कम रहेगा? Sorry, क्या क्वेश्चन है? ज्यादा रहेगा.
जितना ज्यादा pH है उतने कम हाइड्रोजन आयन्स.
Acidic, basic, neutral. From 1 to 40. Okay, see here. If the pH value, if it is somewhere here, for example, pH is 5. Now this solution, it will act as a strong acid or weak acid.
Weak acid.
Why? Because it is very close to neutral. One thing, this scale में क्या बता रहे हो? Close to the neutral. But another thing, this value and concentration, they have inverse relation. Inversely proportional. If value is more, concentration is less. If concentration is more, value is less. ये चीज आप याद रखो. This side. What about this side?
आपको 7 के आपको बाजू रहेगा weak base रहेगा
Weak base
और अगर वो ending से
उधर जाएगा
strong base
तो strong हो जाएगा. So again it is reverse. Okay, ये इतना याद रखो. Next time, I think along with pH we have indicators also. Phenolphthalein, methyl orange वो भी शायद इसमें टेबल एक छोटा सा बनाया है ना इंडिकेटर वाला. So whenever we will take this part now, we'll next class में नहीं आएगा. It will take I think it's
indicator
on Monday we have 2 periods. Monday is also. Monday होता है. Tuesday. नहीं 2 periods है. So one acid we can complete in that period. के बाद में एक period लगेगा. तो acid पूरा करने. Total 3 parts are there. Sulfuric, nitrate, and critical chemistry. Reactions, many reactions. Acidification. आपको देखा? Why you are acidification? ये इसको चार्ट okay. I don't
No, please.
What is that?
140. 35 minutes.
35 minutes more. Still time is there. नहीं किसने बोला नहीं मेरे यहाँ ये नहीं लाएगा ना still time is still very I can complete the next part ना अच्छा about If we have tied up, it's
Once we pay for those.
classes चल रहे हैं. You are mad. Out of your mind. Next thing, don't disturb other teachers. They don't need any target of time to get it. Take next one. 250. We have time now. Follow next one. हमारे ब्रेक में पैंट वाली चालू हो रही है नहीं बजे एकदम बार रिसेप्शन अच्छा ठीक मैं पकड़ के मारूंगी उसी आ है थोड़ा रिलैक्स हो जाओ so that we can start with the next session और रिलैक्स का सेशन ऐसा नहीं करो Let's start here. Correct reading there. और वो खराब ना रहे क्या हुआ now it's very close read this question marks
That's really that's going to be. Guide dot one. You get some things. And what's that? Special place. I mean, it's
HCL results are not there ना for your syllabus नहीं है अमोनिया अमोनिया का भी नहीं आप तब का यूज करा ऐसा मेरे में
यूजर का अमोनिया डाल दिया इधर इधर लास्ट पेज पे लिखा है यूज का अमोनिया है और HCL नहीं है Yeah, ammonia का ही यूज करता
Okay, first हो गया भाई more than 10 minutes past return it back जिसका है उसको वापस कर दो अच्छी something है Okay, so
प्रैक्टिकल सॉल्व ये इंटरनल असेसमेंट बोलना गया है प्रैक्टिकल वरना हमारे पास बोलते हैं कि 20 मार्क्स 10 मार्क्स के लिए आ जाता है भी करते हैं और ये भी करते हैं दोनों और दोनों करवाते हैं आपका मतलब ये बताना चाहिए तो टेस्टिंग करवाना चाहिए कि कैसे पॉप कर रहा है सर हम पूरे करते हैं
मेरे सेंटर में एक लड़के ने बोल के आई थी मेरा सीरीज पर्टिकुलर वर्किंग ऑन दैट इधर है अगर अगर आपका एक क्लियरली किया होगा तो आईटी इसको फिर क्या लेंगे क्या नजर आता है सब कुछ देख लिया
but except here as specify in the some identification बाकी में सेम है जैसे ये पूरा
स्टार्ट विद नेक्स्ट
हम लोग
ज्यादा भागना तो नहीं है आपको लेकिन थोड़ा पार्टिकुलर लेवल बहुत ज्यादा है ना नहीं हो सकता लाइक टेस्टेड टेस्ट सर्टिफिकेट टेस्ट क्वालिफाई तो क्वालिफाई फर्स्ट से क्वालिफाई करते हैं उसको ए कम बैक चलो 15 minutes pushing around your last 5 minutes activity तो आप नहीं ये नहीं होगा लाइव ही नहीं क्लियर होगी ये मैम चलो फर्स्ट चलो मैम मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला चलो ना हटाना ओके फर्स्ट वन Molecular formula we are doing for nitric acid. You all are aware we have three mineral acid, HCl, H2SO4 and nitric acid. Nitric acid with formula HNO3. And what is formula of nitrous acid? Acetic acid.
HNO2.
Okay. Then relative molecular masses. So if you calculate it, it will come out 63. Then next one. Next one. This acid was formerly known as stronger water. Okay, ये करके रखो. They can ask you because it dissolves silver metal which not dissolve in other acid attacks skin giving yellow stain. Okay, and it is actually happening if you have concentrated H2SO4, it is dehydrating agent अच्छा खासा जल जाता है वहाँ पे. But if you have a drop of nitric acid, जलन होगा but after some time that skin be yellow. See? But
अगर सीधा येलो का
okay, next occurrence. So we know acid rain wala concept. You all are aware of that? Acid rain. So rainwater contain nitric acid and any other source of acid, nitric acid. Carbon dioxide. Very good. Good answer. I like this. Carbon dioxide is source of nitric acid. And ये बोले source of acid. मैंने पहले ही बोला है before starting let me complete. I will leave 5 minutes. And if you are going in this way, I will leave you 10 minutes. Rainwater. Okay. Then lightning, thunder and lightning. So and then in combined state it is forming metal nitrates. Therefore, all metal nitrates are mentioned. Learn this all nitrates with the formula. They can ask you formula. Then formation. As we are saying is in lightning, we can get nitric acid, but it is not the direct one. It goes to the different step. In first step, N2 will go to giving 2NO. Second step, 2NO will go to it forms 2NO2 and last step is nitric acid. So total 3 steps are there in order to produce nitric acid. जो lightning वाला होता है. अभी हमने quickly बोला lightning में nitric acid is formed. But whether it is formed directly, these reactions are there. First, N2 is react with oxygen to form NO. NO it will again combine with oxygen to form NO2 and finally with water and oxygen again there will be final formation of nitric acid. So how many steps are there? 3. First step में क्या होगा step number 1 देखने की जरूरत है. दो बार and step or do then next step again oxygen is second step. Then then next oxygen and this oxygen is from we are providing oxygen. It is from air. Huh? So next laboratory. How it is prepared in lab? सबसे simple. Next here. Beaker is नहीं और out this पानी is there. अंदर is पानी. अंदर कैसे पानी गया? ये कुछ
सर पानी जा ही नहीं रहा वो.
That what wind is not going is from top, that flow is from top and seed is collected in the down figure. इसमें नहीं है क्या? इसको पानी नहीं डाला.
बस पूरी कर.
हाँ वही तो पूरी के लिए अच्छा देखो ना nitric acid is collected in that glass. It is all for white was the nitric acid. But not twice working to reduce it. आइस बात पेपर्स अगर है तो वो डायरेक्ट नीचे जमा होने वाले हैं बट ये क्या है तो वो क्लास को एक मीटर जिसका है तो इसको कवर करना बराबर है ना whole should be completely covered with the ice pack. Otherwise, it is not possible. And till now, we don't have such type of arrangement where we are completely covered it. You might be knowing that isolation reaction. Okay. Now your reactants are distillating concentrated sulfuric acid with nitrates of potassium. And then I think that we use it. With nitrates or potassium nitrate or sodium nitrate. Okay, or they can test for any of this reactor with sulfuric acid, concentrated sulfuric acid can be used. The mixture of equal part by weight. Now again it is equal part, this proportion is 1:1. By weight.